So a few things you really need to look at your house and doing, and a lot of these are kind of like no-brainers, but it's really great to hear them again because maybe it'll put it on top of.
Oh, these are repairs.
Repairs are things to repair for your house.
When you get ready for fall maintenance.
Yeah. So sprinkler system blowouts, we know that most people that have a sprinkler system know they have to blow those out. Furnace filter, this is a great time to replace your furnace filters. I think you talk to the HVAC guys and they're probably more like do it every, 4 months, something like that. But if you're doing it once a year or never, then at least do it right now. It's a good time of year to do it. Smoke alarm battery replacement.
Yes.
You really want to do those smoke alarm batteries during the day when they're not chirping. Make sure you remove your hoses from your hose spigots. So what happens is our first freeze, we have so many homes that still have the hoses on, and they freeze those silcocks and it goes back into the wall. You don't notice a leak until you turn on the spigot in the spring, and then it leaks everywhere in the house. So
then you would feel hosed.
And you're hosed. So do the spigot, remove the hoses. A little bit later in the fall, clean out your gutters because all those leaves that come down, get in your gutters. And we have, even here at the office, they'll get into the gutters and the scuppers. They're called scuppers on a commercial building. But they get in there and then the water cannot flow. It flows back under the fascia and then it freezes and it causes water damage. So good to get those done. Have your chimneys inspected. I mean, running your fireplaces or your wood stoves, get those inspected. Cleaned.
Gas?
Well, gas too. My next one was clean gas fireplaces and glass. So our glass, I don't know what happens. The moths somehow find their way into those gas fireplaces. And then they put their stuff all in there. So get that all cleaned up. Maybe have your HVAC, your furnace, or your hot water heat system serviced right now would be good. So you're not going to be dead in the water in the middle of the winter or when it's cold. This is why it's interesting. Our winds seem to pick up, surprisingly, in the winter and early spring. So check the strength of your fence posts. Go out and wheel them around because if they're starting to get soft, it's inevitable they're going to break off within a couple of big windstorms. And then the other one I put in here was seal any exterior concrete cracks that you have. So driveways, sidewalks, those sort of things. If you see a crack developing and it's, an 1/8 of an inch or so, it's really good to get some of that sealed with some concrete sealant because what happens is the water gets in there when it snows or this time of year, it freezes, it expands and then it contracts. And so it just continues that crack and it makes it worse. So if you see them, it's good to deal with them now because it really does wreak havoc later. And then I had aerate lawns. It's a pretty good time. We do ours a couple times a year, but it's good in the fall. So that was my list I had, and I hope that's valuable to someone out there.
Yeah, I think those are excellent fall maintenance home tips.